Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining me. This is GGF bringing you episode 98, 2 away from 100 of Let's Play Pillars of Eternity. Man, hope you guys are well. Mashallah. Bong bong. Life is good. God is good. Everything is all good. And I hope you guys are too. So, can't believe we're at episode 98. It's like if Pillars came out in 98 and was called Pillars 98. Pillars 98. It's in the game. We're on the endless paths of odd NUA, level 5, I think that said. I took a break from the White March. I mean, we barely started the White March, but I did take a slight break after that. Their town went kind of crazy. We met Renengild, the mayor, and stuff like that. She was cool, and we pretty much met everybody in town, and we're then set to head off. But I don't know what I planned on doing here. Were we getting out of here again? I'm not sure why we don't go further down. We have 7,200. Curio shop is completed. Lord Sidrock is here. Oh no, that finishes in 6 days. Finished in 25 hours. The merchant stalls. I don't know what we were really doing. Why were we coming out? To sell some stuff? Let's head further down. Maybe we can do it from here, actually. Level 1, level 3. Goes further down. NUA. Huh. Yeah, let's go further down, guys. Maybe I said I was going to go back to the White March or something, but I'm feeling pretty groovy here about just heading right back down and going deeper and seeing what else we could find here, because it's pretty... Oh, we were going to get Kana. Kana, that's right. There was a method to the madness. Kana's going to come in. So yeah, I apologize for that, guys. We will return there, though. I want to get Kana. It is supposed to be part of his quest. But
better indeed.
The thing with Kana is... Who do we replace? Palagina? Probably Palagina. So let's, we have stuff to sell. Let's take Palagina's food and give it up here. Not that we've been using it, but we may. And Palagina has the Outworn Buckler. It's a paladin thing, so she can just keep that on. Forgiveness. Oh man, she's got the whole setup here. And we're going to be bringing her back in once Kana, is taken care of. Wow, we're at our max limit, so let's stash the Hearth Harvest, Durance's Shield, just to get these very good potions. Wow. Okay, so there's also should be a shop around here. The curio shop. Let's go check that out. And we'll get Kana in there, as this is sort of his quest to do. Explore the paths of odd NUA. And we'll sell some stuff here. Weapons and shields grant bonuses that stack with other bonuses.
Oh, and if I find something good, you can have half.
Essence shimmers within these bottles. That was Mahena. Dozens of spider legs protrude from the necks of these bottles. Yikes. Curio shopkeeper.
Greetings.
It's good to see you, my lord. I have all manner of odds and ends here, acquired from every corner of the Deerwood. Spider venoms, gold ears, anything you might wish. Like to see what you have. Certainly. Oh, dang. Vithrak brains. 2 of them. Stelgar teeth. Awakened wood. Awakened root. She's got the goods. We haven't tried crafting. I keep saying that. But let's go ahead and sell. We were going to sell this. We were going to sell that. The great sword, the crossbow. I mean, of course, this is stuff we can pretty much sell, but for some reason, I keep on hanging on. Potion of Eldritch Aim. We haven't been using that. We could sell it. Minor regen. 37 endurance over 12 seconds. Okay, hang on to that. So we're getting 1150 for that. Let's just grab what we know, what we want. 2 Vithrak brains. I don't know for sure what else we would need out of all this stuff. But it is a nice little place to get some of this stuff. And we'll trade. Bong bong. Let's outfit Palagina really quickly. I mean, Kana. He's got to go in a new spot, bro. Like that.
Following your lead.
Just give him everything that she had. I don't know. Pistol. Hand and key. Expedition log page, potions. Pry bar. Food. Torch. Grappling hook. I guess that looks pretty good. And we're still working on that Raiment of Wild's Eyes. He's just going to wield Gown Share. Forgiveness is an option. We don't really have a shield for him. Let's try the medium shield and see what happens. Takes him down to 51. And deflection goes up 12. Okay, we'll stash that. He'll rock it one-handed, and we'll just go with him for now like that. And that's really all I wanted to do up here.
Sure.
Let's get Kana in. We should still have enough firepower with our monk and with our barbarian.
Keeps coming along nicely.
Indeed. So, Saya. I think this is where we can go back in. 1 second, guys. Alright, in we go. Same party. Level 3. Beautiful. Alright. Down we go. I didn't get another camping supply. I'm so dumb. She didn't offer one in the curio shop, but maybe, I mean, probably find one along the way. And this is where we head down for the first time.
Is ready.
We got Vithrak brains, which means, let me check something. Can we take something to exceptional now? We can. There it is. Vithrak brains. 8 accuracy, 30% damage. Oh boy. And we could maybe even do more, but we'd have to see. At that curio shop, I wasn't going to do that right now. Trying to see if there was maybe a box or something with a camping supply.
I will.
I guess not.
Following your lead.
Sure.
Alright, now this is going to be new territory, guys. As we head down to level... Now are we on level 5? 5, 6, something like that?
Light, flame, and sound.
Zorps.
To ourselves.
Oh, dang. Magical Zorps, champions and stuff. That locked. Sending some crushing damage.
That's it!
Good. Gucci. They got that champion. Mahena. Attack the high priest, yes. I'll switch to stag mode. Mahena, you
Lead the
frenzy. And then barbaric blow. The high priest. Good. Ella.
Aye?
A little bit of a stutter for some reason in there. Oh.
What?
Durance, why aren't you attacking?
How may I help? Yeah?
There we go.
That's it!
Pretty nice victory. Over some Zorps with all sorts of stuff. 2 Moonstone, another Moonstone, 2 Valoon, a Garnet, 2 Pearls, wow. And like 9 tongues. Beautiful. The alcoves have been lined with straw and bundles of feathers and fur. A musty reek lingers in the air.
Sure.
We'll head up this way. See if there's more where that came from. Oh. Here's a way out. Level 5. Nice. Starting to form a picture of this place. And here we go. Stay your place. Okay, and attack. I'll switch to stag mode. Aloth. How about a wall of flame? How do I rotate this thing? Ah. Yeah, throw a wall of flame right there.
I'm here.
Is everybody attacking?
Following your lead.
Oh, they're fighting amongst each other. There's the wall of flame. Perfect. Let them come.
Aye?
I'll throw some crushing damage in there.
That's it!
I love it. I love it. Zorpai Priest. Not everybody can get up there, unfortunately. Alzarian's kind of on his own and taking a beating. You guys somehow come up.
How may I help?
More arcane assault. Durance. A little bit of healing. And then a little bit of dazing.
That's it!
There's a better way to handle this.
It's our champion. Everybody gang up on that one. Boom. Okay, not too bad actually. Not too shabby. Nothing should live long when we gang up on it like that. Bong bong.
I'll see what's ahead.
Moonstone and gear. 1 second, guys. Let's scout.
I'll see what's ahead.
We've got little chest. Ooh, 200 pawns and a camping supply. Perfect. We don't need it yet. Even though Alzarian took a bruising in that one. Ooh, Peridot, 2 Adra, Zorb Tongue. They're dropping the goods. They've got gems down this far. They've been finding down here. Adra. Bunch of tongues, bunch of gear. Beautiful. 2 Adra, a bloodstone and a tongue. Zorbs are delivering the goods. 2 deer caps. Nice. Those are welcomed. So we've got a way out. Level 5. Maybe every odd level you can get out that way. Oh dear. Let's back up a little bit. Come. There we go. Attack there.
What?
Attack there. Allah, throw some. Throw some damage in there. Mahana, Frenzy.
Hey there.
Azarian Stag Mode.
That's it.
There we go. Allah, help Durance. He's going to take a beating this time. 2 champions he's up against. Good, Kana's coming to help him. Good, High Priest. Going down. Another champion. Lovely. Wow, 2 Adra, a Moonstone, 2 Peridot, 2 Tongues.
I'll see what's ahead.
Sure.
Looks like a door or something. 442 pawns and a scroll of crackling bolt. Oh, we have something. What do we have? Zorpai Priest spotted. I didn't catch that, but okay. Oh, there's more gear up there. Oh, 2 Peridots, 2 Tongues. Whatever that is, we can't get through it. Going that way.
There's something you don't see every day.
Traps. Whoa. Whatever it is, the Zorbs didn't want to come in here or something. Someone did it. Expedition log page. Why are we carrying these medium shields? Stash them. Expedition log page. This appears to be a page torn from some larger text. Sheeta did not make it. I know Merrick tried his best. No point in turning back now. That's what Merrick is saying. I think the point is leaving these ruins alive. We have lost half of our people already, and I'm not sure how we are meant to survive the place, especially with Sheeta gone. The gods were kind to let us find that study in the books there. Those tomes would fetch a good price in and of themselves. We don't need to go any further. But that seal has stirred his blood. He's sure we'll find more Engwithan relics below. Every step takes us further from a guaranteed haul and deeper into unknown territory. I don't know what madness has gripped him. I cannot stop thinking about Edriga, or Edriga, the way she screamed. So it looks like we're going to be finding some Engwithan things. That's interesting. What do we have here? Dead Zorops. with an agate. They're unlooted. Limbs and organs. Blood and gristle. The carnage stirs with the occasional gust of wind from the tunnel above. The corpse draped over the edge of the pool is contorted in the throes of what must have been his final agony. Roaring skeletal hands still clutched towards his throat. Oh, is there some kind of fatal gas or something around here? 13 ubbles and a hatchet. What is in here, this ominous looking room? Huh, they're not deadly. Oh, what do we got here? At the edge of this expansive chamber, encircled by a jabbering host of Zarups, stands a massive reptilian creature. Its snout is spattered with the bloody remnants of a recent meal. Goblins of flesh still speared on its crooked fangs. The Zarups shift anxiously. 1 second, guys. Looking up expectantly at the Drake as the beast stretches leathery wings in challenge, brushing the pillars to either side. Yes, yes, more sacrifice. It flaps its wings briefly and stirs up great clouds of dust. Come here, elf. Be honored. I'm fine right here, thank you. The Drake lets out a low growl. Here, I said, here. It hisses and claws at the air, sending one Zorb scrambling out of reach. It disobeys me. Stupid, small, squishy sacrifice. Lizards will fetch it if sacrifice will not come. These Zorb sacrificed. Let me pass and I'll do you no harm. What? Sacrifice cannot leave. You think you see a section of the Drake's scaled chest begin to glow orange as it laughs. Sacrifice is not very smart. Flames gout from its nostrils and gaping jaws. Master made me lord here. Here I am king. I am god of fire and gold. Okay. The Master Below quest. Can we make it back there? First of all,
Ogren's fire.
I'd love to make it back here, actually. That'd be awesome. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Oh my gosh, we're gonna make it. We're gonna make it. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, and we've got the Drake up first. Oh, but we cannot gather around it. Let's see.
Hey there.
Am I fighting it? No, I'm down here. There's no room. Kana, move over.
Hey there.
Zarin, get in
That's
there.
not very helpful.
Kitty's right there. Drake is barely injured. Durance is fighting it. We can't get in there.
Show him how.
I'm here.
Do you have a ranged weapon, girl? No.
How it's done. That's no.
He's injured, but
Yes?
Kana use forgiveness and attack. I'll use the persistence bow.
Very helpful.
It's got persistence on it. We got back to where we wanted to get to, though, which is nice. Badly injured. Near dead. Oh, fire breath. Down goes the Drake.
Following your lead.
Durance, a little heal would be nice. Ooh, made a loud plotting sound. Let's go in. A free abandon here. Take out the rest of the Zorbs. Did they scatter? Oh, they're there. Alright, you
Yes.
attack there.
Tell
You
me.
attack there.
What?
You head up.
Following your
You
lead.
head up. You head up.
Following your
Attack
lead.
there.
Hey there.
Attack there. I'll throw in
Yes.
some crushing damage. You
What?
attack there. Perfect. Oh, here comes the high priest. Banshee, you frenzy. Alzarian, stag mode.
Hi?
Ally with more crushing damage. Alzarian, come back here and fight that one. There you go. Aloth, just fight away. You two go fight that one. Boom, boom. Oh, Kana's got his gun out.
Following your lead.
He's packing. Let's get back to that. I'll get back to my weapons. What do we have here? So that Drake fell for our little defensive spot. Balloon, Bloodstone, a bunch of tongues. And let's explore. Let's see what the Drake had. Come back here. The Drake had probably a scale. Zorb Champion, Moonstone, 2 Peridot, a Drake Talon, Zorb Tongue. Very nice. Let's explore its chambers.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea.
Our second Drake. That one wasn't quite as big as the first one we took down. Which had a name. That one, I don't know if it had a name. Skeletal dude here. Ooh, with a Amulet of Health, max endurance bonus. And Ilfin Birngar's Solace. Medium shield. We'll check that out in a minute. Steps going further down. Nice finds.
Isn't this something?
Oh, a balloon, an opal, potion of power, and a ring of protection. Wow, that's the real deal. +9s. Very nice. Nothing else. Alright, so we're still pretty healthy. I'd say once again, down we go. But let's check out the Amulet of Health. +15 max endurance. It's pretty nice. Ilfin Birngar's Solace. Ilfin Birngar was not the most adept soldier. Rather, he was quite prone to stumbling over his own feet. Well aware of his failings, his family crafted him a shield of exceptional heft and durability, trusting that if he could not rain blows upon his enemies, he might at least prevent them landing any upon him in return. The shield proved effective in this regard, for Ilfin was so thoroughly obscured by the shield, even while laying dazed in the mud, that many enemies sought out new targets out of sheer frustration. Medium shield, 12 deflection, only -4 accuracy, +50 defense while stunned and prone, and +8 shield deflection. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Kana is one I could think that could use a shield. Takes his accuracy down 16, but his deflection goes up 20. I mean, yeah, I guess we'll use it for now. And the Amulet of Health, the Ring of Protection. That can replace a minor Ring of Protection if anyone's wearing one. Which I don't even see anybody wearing. Yeah, I have a minor one. I can get a bonus there. She has a real one. Alright, I'll replace mine. We should get +4 more towards saves. Very nice. And we'll sell the ring. Probably sell the amulet too. Amulet of Health. Power potion. Go to Kana. Nice. So, now that that's done, let's head down. Level 6 now. Interestingly enough. Got some weird structure there. We must be getting close. I can feel it in my bones. Also, the architecture has changed. Yeah, it's gotten more like official. Dargles. Let them come to us. There's a skeletal wizard. There's a lot of undead here.
Uh-huh.
Following your lot.
Durans, come up here. Oh, necrotic lances. Daze them all. And you...
I'm here.
Rage. I'm way back
Hey there.
here. Let me get up there. Can I go this way? There we go. I'll switch to stag mode. Durans can throw us a heal plus hurt them. Nice. Look at all that damage it did.
Bullseye.
Awesome. I'm doing major damage. Everybody can just blob it up. I'm going off on my own for some reason. Skeletal wizard. Oh, more undead coming. Oracles.
That's not very helpful.
Dargles are pretty resistant. Get a second wind, Durans. Fight the Dargle. Durans is going down.
What?
Skeletal fighter. Aloth, fight the skeletal fighter. You three, fight the skeletal fighter. Shouldn't be doing that much damage to Durans. There we go. Alright, now just everybody attack.
That's it.
What's remaining of the undead? Skeletal ranger. Long. So Durans took a bit of a beating, but we managed it. 2 vessel bones, vessel flesh. Couples rods with their which are worth 5. Okay. Vessel bones.
Sure.
Wow, a lot of vessel bones, a stiletto, a lot of haul axes which are worth like 10. That's pretty neat.
Nice and quiet.
So we'll probably spend a... Oh, dang. Probably spend a camp rest here in a second. Oh, I did that poorly, but I didn't care,
I shall
really.
deal with this one.
Alright, he's running from Aloth. Back up. Switch back to your skeletal fighter. Everybody just blob them up. No problems. Oh my gosh. Just blob them. Dang, the skeletal wizard though took down Durans. I hope he gets up. Oh, I'm hurting. There I go. This blob technique is not doing great for us. It's Dargle. Skeletal rogue. Couple Dargles. Kana, go attack the wizard.
That's it.
Dang. Starghouls are taking us out.
That's it!
I'm just blobbing everybody towards them.
That's it!
Hopefully those peeps get up. Oh. Yeah, we both got up, which is good. We're definitely gonna have to rest though.
I shall.
They had a good position there on the with the wizard blocked up on the bridge here. Thought I cleared this room though. Bunch of stuff. Alright,
I'll see what I can find.
let's rest. Endurance movement. Damage versus flanked against vessels. Race against vessels. Heal multiplier. Let's go movement. Accuracy against vessels. Damage versus flanked. Movement. Rest. Maybe talk to some peeps. See if Durance wants to chit chat. Always has something interesting to say. Alright, quick save.
What?
Let's talk to...
Tell me.
What?
Wait, what does he have? Oh, let's talk to Durance. Your face is full of need, Durance snorts. It looks to burst if you didn't speak. I had some questions I wanted to ask
If
you.
doubts and curiosity plague you, you're skinning your knuckles on the wrong door.
I wanted to ask about the region and its history. Durance grunts. You think there's any tie between the Hollowborn and the Godhammer?
Aethys was the god of rebirth, and his light does not fall on the Deerwood. I've heard some claim it's his doing, his death. It's closed the halls to new souls.
Huh.
I doubt it. The Hollowborn have their roots in the acts of men, women. I feel it.
Durance frowns. I wanted to know more about the salvation. When the Animancers tried to place animal souls into children, Durance snarls. If you ever needed proof of their trespasses, that alone speaks to it. Widewind may have taken a god, but to put an animal inside the vessel of a child? Durance shakes his head, his face wrinkling in disgust. Animancy is madness. Worse, it took too long to see the crime for what it was. I heard of the first tales, the Orlan suffering first. He chuckles ruefully, then sneers, like they always do. Animals within animals, compounding the madness. Did you see what happened? I don't have enough. Oh, I'm not an Orlan. First was a woman, could have chalked that up to female weakness. Then the catmen, could have chalked that up to them being animals. His hands tighten on his staff. Then more and more souls ended up at their claws. Durance's gaze hardens. I would have given anything to place them within a cage with those they saved and see their craft shape the craftsmen. Let those children tear their tormentors apart. I can only give a taste of what they should suffer. It is meager fare for us both. Wanted to ask about the region and its history. Let me ask about something else.
I suspect the answers will seed more questions.
I hope so. Tell me about Magrin. Oh, you know her. You must. He gives a bitter chuckle, then his tone evens out. She's a many-headed bitch. What is your view on Magrin?
She's a goddess, as fickle as they come, and with all the failings you'd expect of an empress and a whore. Too many eyes, too many wants, too much to hold on to. That's the failing of a god. More aspects than words to describe her, like most of them. A god with many nations to oversee, only serves to spread herself too thin.
He snorts, frowns, and scratches at his face. Her clergy share the same failings. Although flame rarely crosses twice, so perhaps that is the only truth she embraces. Who Who knows? Gods get greedy. When it comes to fire, fire is a god's hunger. What are her aspects? Durrance begins to count on his fingers, chanting it off. War transforms, fire consumes, trials purify, warfare, fire, consuming, purification, and most of all, transforming. Trials as well, but all things are put to the test anyway. A trial can consume, purify, transform. They are all linked, although at its heart is the flame, and the flame is what matters. It is the source of all things. Guess they should have started with that, eh? Any fool around a campfire knows that. Without flames, fire, we would have made little progress in the dark. To hear some of the inner fires tell it around the hearth and bellows, even in the halls of Ashfall, you'd think that the fire brought life to man. And that fire was Mogren. Some of the older texts say she's rubbed her hands together and they burst into flame, or another god shafted her like a poker. There are different perspectives on her then. He grunts. Mine is only one sight among many. Durrance frowns, pauses, then his eyes take on an eager gleam. But here's one. I can speak to how the losing side sees her, and that should tell you enough. Let me speak to what an Adiran sees. And what does an Adiran see? The Adirans have a proper, polite translation for her. Excellence in war, tactical discipline. He snorts. That's why they lost the colony, of course. They were properly still quoting that while we had them bent across the decks. All their guns and cannons are fine, but useless when your staff is cracking light into their skulls, dispensing red gifts left and right. Durrance's fists tighten and then he laughs. Durrance call that elevation, divine awareness. Those words are as welcome as shit on one's boots, and that's all they took back with them while they were running. He shakes his head. A lesson learned at the wrong time. Almost feel a pang of sympathy for them. Almost. Lesson? What do you mean? The title of a god isn't knowing a god, adhering to words rather than walking the path, testing yourself in the heat of it. Walk until the words are stripped away and you feel it burning in your heart. That is the lesson. That Adiran politeness, that pretty adherence to the word of scripture as they saw it, that burned their ships, scarred them, kept them running throughout the Deerwood campaign. He snorts. Divine awareness. There's no true faith in waiting to be tested. The best in battle have already shit themselves plenty, shit themselves until they're dry and can focus on the killing. Enough about Margaret. I have other questions.
I suspect the answers will seed more questions.
What does it say? I want to know more about Margaret. Do you have Wall's eyes painted on your skin? There's more mysteries than questions, and even a marching force of answers won't placate you. Even soldiers need to let through their thoughts settle, just as their priests do. Okay, so we got to know him a little bit. Let's see if we can talk a little bit to
Zawa is ready.
Zawa.
My thoughts wander often to the lost builders of this fortress we seek. They were erased from the world.
That's up in White March.
I wonder, was it meant to be so?
Everything happens with a purpose, even if it's unclear to us.
And Alpazga would agree. A cruel fate is as perfect as a joyous one.
Huh.
Still, it is hard not to wonder why.
Indeed. And
Tell me.
Mahana. What you got for me? That's all for now.
Following
Dr.
your
Kana.
lead. It's good to be on the road again. A wanderlust is nothing rare in the people of Rauatai, but often I think myself alone in loving the land as much as the sea. What shall we see next, I wonder?
Hit my water bottle, guys. How are you holding up? I'm ready if you are. Kana grins. Tell me about yourself.
What shall I tell? I am Kana, born in the royal city of Tekoa, from which rules the Ranga Nui. There. That is a solemn enough start. I am a lore chanter in the college there. Or at least a student of lore and a chanter both.
He grins brightly. Do you have any family back in Rawatai? I have 5 older siblings and my mother and father. My father's a coral mason, and favored by the Ranga Nui. It was he who engineered the Gate of Great Teeth. My 2 brothers have taken up my father's work, and my mother encouraged my sisters to sail. It leaves me free to pursue other things. There's a wealth of knowledge just within the walls of the college, and beyond it, more than I could learn in 10 lifetimes. He laughs, but I can try all the same. What would you like to know? What made you leave the college?
I was on the usual path at first. Theology, the traditions, when the Gate of Great Teeth was completed. It was all my father had hoped for. The greatest commission he had ever received.
Huh.
But it was also a sign that Rawatai was changing, looking inward. Meanwhile, I was neck-deep in the writing of a dozen nations, marveling at all the things that lay beyond our borders.
And in so many of those books and records, I found accounts of ancient Engwith. The Adirans hold a great hunger for Engwithan relics, and why shouldn't they? It was the civilization from which the Glonfothans learned to read souls. I decided that my 3rd degree would be in history, and that I would study the Engwithans. They were at the heart of so much discussion abroad, so many discoveries. It drew some mockery. We'd watched Adir draw itself into several conflicts with the Glonfothans over these ruins. Tekoa had its own concerns. And soon I found it, a section of the Tanvi Ora Toha, in an Adiran translation of ancient Engwithan script, just there, without explanation. It seemed like a gift from the gods. What would you like to know? Tell me about the lore chanters. My oldest brother thinks we spend our days in song, weaving wreaths from flowers, but the truth is far less exciting than that. The college preserves what knowledge our people have gathered. I would have it said that the lore chanters are Rawatai, for without them, we would have no beginning, no sense of how far we've come. We would forget ourselves with every generation. I'm only a student yet, but someday I'll return and tell the keeper what I learned, and she will add my verses to the chant. What is the Gate of Great Teeth? Much as it sounds, a maze of walls like the teeth of some nautical terror. It sits outside the city and guards Tekoa from invaders and storms. The storms have always been more trouble. Nuitanri, the angry titans, throwing themselves against Rawatai's shores. Invaders I'm not so sure about, but perhaps I'm like the man who, being dry, throws off his rain cloak during a storm. Kana laughs. So my mother would have me believe. And finally, what's a Ranga Nui? A king, our great king, ruler over all of Rawatai. He's led our people well, and he has treated my family very well. My father and he are great friends, as much as one can be friends with a king. And other questions? Ask all you like. A chanter's purpose lies in the telling of stories, mostly true stories at that. This is pretty interesting. Tell me about Rawatai.
Ah, Rawatai. Shall I describe the pearl-white sands, the sapphire waters, the multi-hued tiles of the rooftops, like a mosaic upon the coast? Sorry.
Kana chuckles. Was there something specific you wanted to know? Tell me about the kingdom of Rawatai in general. It's a long journey by ship to the north, past Examadil and across the sea. We have settled much of the Gulf and established more recent trading colonies all along the coast. We live as best we can, like anyone else. Our land is plagued by storms, and so we stand together, whatever corner of Rawatai we hail from. Otherwise, we'd never survive. Tell me about the city you're from, Tekoa.
Tekoa is doubly famed, a royal city and home to the Coral Harbor. The Ranga Nui's palace is there, and we've a fleet of royal ships sitting outside the Gate of Great Teeth. Every so often, you'll hear the roar of a cannon being tested.
The finest ships in Rawatai, and so the world, are anchored there, and some of our brightest minds toil away at the artillery. My mother, for instance, Kana grins brightly. Myself, I have no talent with gunpowder. Takoa is also home to the Lore College, of course, and we get a great many people traveling long distances to speak with the Lore Keeper, or else hear the chants and peruse the books. At least, that is how it was when I was younger. Things were a little different when I left. How so? You might say the winds are changing. The Pahari, they are traditionalists in a way. The Ranganui's son stands among their number. Talk at the dinner table has changed from how far a fleet Rawatai ship might sail to how well defended our borders are, how far we have turned from the old ways. Then talk turns to barring adherents and Valian merchant ships, and, Kana sighs, things were difficult when I left. There was much arguing amongst the elders. I trust the king has kept the peace, but I worry sometimes that things have taken a turn for the worse. It's sensible to look to your people's own best interests. Of course, but I can't help but wonder if this is in our best interest. If we isolate ourselves from every other land, what do we sacrifice in exchange for a momentary safety? But that's Rawatai's lesson to learn. Perhaps I was foolish to think I could change his course on its behalf. Alright, that's good for now. How long have we been playing? 51 minutes. I don't want to stop though, but we're going to wrap it up here, guys, and I'll probably play some more tonight, but I want to thank you for joining me. Hope you enjoyed that. Tried to throw a little lore in there at the end. Next time we'll loot that pot and then we'll explore more, see what we find. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. If you really enjoyed and want to be a huge help to my channel, you can become a member. Info and links are in the description. Shout out to my members. Love you guys. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Pillars 98 complete. So fun. Such a good game. I haven't played for a day or two before playing this one, but I imagine the playthrough is going to keep continuing. At least in odd NUA for the meantime. So until next time, be well, stay well, and much love, peace, and joy, guys. Catch you in the next episode. Ciao for now.